On occasion, the college chooses to recognize individuals who have distinguished themselves through service and leadership in our community, state, and world. Today is one of those such occasions. Warner Pacific College is privileged to bestow upon Victor Vic S. Gilliam, an alum of 1975, the Honorary Doctor of Laws. As an alumnus of Warner Pacific, Vic embodies the mission of the college through his strong gift of leadership and his deep commitment to civic engagement and service. Born in Dover, Ohio, Vic moved to Oregon with his family as a child. Graduating from Franklin High School in Portland, he earned his baccalaureate degree of arts from Warner Pacific in 1975, where he was actively involved in campus life. In 1976, Gilliam began working as a legislative aide for U.S. Senator Mark O. Hatfield, a position he held until 1981. Vic earned his Master of Education in Higher Education Administration from the University of South Carolina, which led to a career that spanned 25 years as a development executive with organizations including Willamette University, Oregon Health Sciences University, International Youth Foundation, and Mercy Corps. Gilliam has served the Oregon House of Representatives for the 18th District, which is Silverton, Oregon, since January of 2007, when he was appointed to replace Representative Mac Sumner, who resigned for health reasons. In 2011, Representative Gilliam, since 2011, Representative Gilliam has co-chaired the Joint Legislative Task Force on Elder Abuse Prevention, introducing legislation each session in efforts to identify gaps in services provided to elders and to reduce abuse and neglect of the elderly in our communities. He also serves on the Human Services and Housing Committee and the Higher Education and Workforce Development Committee. Previously, Representative Gilliam was the co-chair for the House Committee on Human Services and Housing, as well as the co-chair for the House Committee on Environment, Energy, and Water. Vic's commitment to his community can be seen through his consistent service record. Currently, he is an associate member of the Oregon Farm Bureau, a Republican Precinct Committee person, a board member of Corbin University Leadership and Political Engagement Advisory Board, and he serves on the Union Gospel Mission of Salem Mission of Hope Campaign Committee. His past volunteer work has encompassed a broad range of organizations, including the Rex Putnam Community Basketball League, Salem Young Life Committee, Campaign Cabinet for United Way of the Willamette Valley, Americans for International Aid and Adoption, Strategic Planning Advisory Committee for the Salem School Superintendents, and numerous board appointments with social service organizations. Vic has lived in Silverton, Oregon since 1998 and has raised 3 children with his wife, Becky. In November 2015, Representative Gilliam announced that he was experiencing symptoms from amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, known as ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease. In the midst of this difficult time, Vic continued to point to God's goodness in an honest and heartfelt letter to his constituents. He wrote this: I also wanted to share that faith has been crucial for facing this new chapter of life. Becky and I are finding comfort in these words of Jesus. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble. But take heart, I have overcome the world. Warner Pacific College is very proud to confer this honor on Vic Gilliam on this day, the 14th of May, 2016. Now, President Emeritus Jay Barber and Board Chair Bob Stewart will bestow the doctoral hood. Joining Vic as he makes his remarks will be former board chair Jim Teague.
I pray for your patience. With speech difficulty and high emotion, I've asked my former roommate to back me up. He was a great roommate. I thought I was. The next year, he married Terry and left me. And for 40 plus years, they've been roommates. I thought the greatest honor my alma mater could ever bestow on me, considering my illustrious academic record. The greatest honor was even letting me walk across the stage at the 75 commencement as a summer candidate. Many thought that degree was my honorary degree. So this ceremony today is beyond my wildest dreams. Thank you, President Cook, for hosting my wife, Becky, and me, and our dear family and friends. This is much appreciated and humbling, especially as I consider so many Warner alumni, those that hooded me, and a special thanks to this class of 2016, letting me ride your robe coattails. I did none of the work, paid 0 tuition, and here I am. Also, I reflect on other Warner honorary degrees. 3 that I witnessed. The sitting President of the United States of America, Gerald Ford. My mentor, Senator Mark Hatfield, and other admired servants of our Lord, like Dan O'Neill, founder of Mercy Corps. It took 4 years and a summer to eke out my degree in the 70s. But my association with this community spans 50 years, starting when my dad was a trustee and accepted the post of acting president, which blossomed into 13 years of leadership as president, and free tuition for me. Our family lived on campus, and many students and staff nurtured Gilliam children as Warner became our playground and home. Then came lifelong friendships from my own college years and the indelible imprint of Warner professors, enlightening me in the classroom and mentoring me one-on-one. Now, fast forward from 75 to today. It's not easy adjusting to Portland's culture in 2016. I had to get a visa this morning coming from Silverton. But to remain faithful to the calling of Jesus, to these students, is amazing. But my friends, come on. Do you think it was easy in the era of Rico Adams, Bob Stewart, Rod Capps, Jim Teague, and yours truly? I think not. Yes, Southeast Portland has changed dramatically since my introduction in 1966. But as an alumni observer, our mission as a Jesus-centered liberal arts college and Warner Pacific's commitment to show his love to this community has resulted in a faithful light still shining brightly from the slopes of Mount Tabor. One of our students quoted the Gospel of Matthew, and I do too. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Jim, the last line, please.
I'm grateful for this honor today and to honor our Lord for his love to those who choose to follow him.